continued, I have never felt this way with anyone before. I want to marry you, start a family.
Guys, a lot of guys out here don't. How do we get here? What's going on, man? How we doing, guys? Money Mental here. Got another video for you guys. You know, I'm sure you guys watch a couple of my other videos and you guys kind of see in terms of kind of where the channel is headed to for the most part. Right now, in terms of, at least I would say for these next couple months, I just really wanted to hone in on, you know, just kind of set the I want to just call it a culture for the most part of kind of, you know, just getting guys in the right mind state, you know, world and helping guys really understand where the world is at right now and kind of where they need to be. So this video, just happened to catch it on my feed. You know, just talking about kind of the whole social media landscape in terms of, you know, influencers and, so to speak, what they have influences, what they have, you know, what influences they have, and you know, and sort of where everybody stands for the most part. I don't know, man. If you really want my opinions on influencers, I say for the most part, and this has kind of helped me in my own life, look at those who you genuinely would want to be like, and it's not many people. If you really want to be a, you know, a great person or just the best version of yourself, there's really not that many people on the internet for real as a complete and as a whole that, you know, that you can really look onto holistically and kind of form yourself from that. And that's generally the way I look at it. Like, me personally, there is actually no one on the internet where completely, I mean roundly as a whole, that I look at it and I'm like, wow, like I like the life they live and I aspire to be that. Because I don't know, at least from a most healthy standpoint, I mean, the way I see it, most likely you kind of have to take pieces from people's lives in a way, right? You have to take one part of this guy, another part of this guy, maybe you look at the finances of one guy, or, you know, quote unquote finances, or, you know, financial aspirations of that guy. Look at the way this guy works his body out. Look at the mindset and the discipline of this guy. Look at how, you know, this guy is, you know, when he's with women. Look at how this guy is looked at upon, you know, with his society. Look at how this guy is viewed among his, you know, social group or friend circle. It's different people kind of have, you know, different positives, and so to speak. I think if you guys view it in that way, that's the best way you can, you know, generally help yourself. So over here, like I said, this video is more on kind of the space and kind of where we are, social media. We'll kind of dive deep into this video. Let's get started.
In 2024, influencers are the ones building our culture and leading the next generation.
And I haven't watched this video yet, but I don't know, man. And it's weird. Just within the first 3 seconds of the video, it's already, you know, my brain is already fucking, you know, cycling through already. The most popular influencers, for the most part, are not the people you want to aspire to be. I will say that. The most popular ones are 99% of them are not people you want to aspire to be. Hey, watch them for entertainment and whatnot, but do not model your life after them. Do not.
They are reshaping not only the landscape,
and even for the guys, man. Like, who are the most popular video influencers? They just showed Neon. Neon is fucking like what, 19, 18 years old, right? You got a kid influencing kids. I don't know how that works out, right? You got him. The most popular one obviously is Kai Cenat right now, and I mean, he's an entertainer, and that's just what he is. For the most part, I don't even see how you could aspire to be like him, because he doesn't really show other parts of his life, you know. Who else do we have? I mean, I'm thinking about the highest levels of influencers right now. Like I said, I'm not really too deep into it. For the guys, there's another guy. I know there's a Jack. I know there's a Jack Doherty. I'm not sure if you guys, I don't know who the fuck aspires to be like him. I know he's pretty big in the space. I'm not sure how old the guys are that are quote unquote listening to this. Who else? I don't know. I can't really think of a lot of guys, honestly. For me personally, at least within my age group, it'll be guys that are a little bit more older. I mean, I'm pretty big in the fitness space, I guess. And even then, I mean, I don't want to aspire to be like any of those guys. So I I don't know, man. Put down below. I should have said that. Just put down below who you guys kind of look at and who was the influencers that, so to speak, kind of mold your culture, and we can have a discussion about it.
But also the psychological and social fabric of their audiences. But what happens
everybody
when
they're showing is fucking degenerate, bro?
Influencers become more and more desperate.
They're so fucking popular,
more and more desensitized and craving more dopamine.
Bro, I'm not sure if you guys know the concept of brain rot, bro. But that's why I tell you guys, man, stay off the fucking internet, bro. Especially TikTok, bro. TikTok, all these guys. Bro, I don't know. There's no good influencers that are heavy, like at the top of the TikTok space. The most popular TikTokers are straight up brain rot, straight up.
And what are the results when people try to be those they watch?
Oh yeah, I forgot
about
fucking Speed. Yeah, I don't think he should be influencing anybody. Like I said, entertainer.
Well, it leads to what you'll see in this video, where we will go over the worst influencers that are
watching. Jake Paul, his brother, Logan. I don't think those are. I mean, right now they do a whole boxing thing. I think you should look at that. Like I said, not everybody's so negative. Look at the positives from everybody. What Jake and Logan do. I do definitely. There's a coming of age there in a way. Like some things you can take there from the whole boxing thing to do. Everything else is straight up entertainment. I don't think those guys should be influencing you. We have Neon, like I said before, with his girlfriend. You know what I'm not sure if you guys know the thing between them, but yeah, you shouldn't aspire to be that. A child leading children.
Our culture, starting with Adam22.
You got Adam22, bro. Probably one of the biggest degenerate motherfuckers out there. All right, I'm sure everybody knows about him and his kind of weirdo things that he got going on, bro. People like this are kind of the reason why Gen Z is moving the way that they do moves. And low-key, now that I really think about it, he might have kind of led the way with this whole weird, like, OF girlfriend thing. Now that I think about it, because he's kind of the first one that did it. And I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about it. But I don't know what I can say about it that everybody doesn't already know, or everybody shouldn't already kind of think like, right? Like, bro, Adam22, bro, what he does with his, I can't even believe like that's a thing that people actually look at, and I don't know. It's strange. Like, I would think like 15, 20 years ago, everybody would be like, oh yeah, that's obvious. We shouldn't be doing that. But bro, like every other one of these influencers have a fucking OF girlfriend. What he does is like the lowest end of degeneracy. Like, bro, I mean, the video will go over it.
Now, for those who don't know, Adam22 made a name for himself as a podcaster.
And the way he came up to, and I'm pretty familiar with Adam22, the way he came up to, he was a podcaster. He was actually pretty big for the most part. Like, he got it, bro. He got it out the fucking mud. I'll say that, man. Grind, it was definitely a grind. But over time, he met his girl, Lena. I'm not gonna say her full name, but basically, what happened is, and he was popular way before her. He met her. I'm not even sure she was into that type of content before he met her, but he met her, and the degeneracy just went through the fucking roof, man. I'm not sure if she changed him or not, but like, he was just all about basically, the entertainment news celebrity side, and now he's into like a whole bunch of nonsense, basically.
An internet personality, known primarily for his YouTube channel, No Jumper.
No Jumper, 4.6 million subscribers, bro. Fucking big, bro.
Recognition for his interviews with up-and-coming hip-hop artists and figures from the urban
he got
culture
it out
scene.
the mud.
Having one of the biggest podcasts in the niche, going viral on all of social media for years. But in March of 2018, a Twitter user posted a now-deleted thread that included screenshots allegedly proving that Adam22 had a sexual relationship with a girl when she was just 16, and he was in his 20s at the time. The thread also suggested that he might have sexually assaulted her. Now, of course, this was controversial and couldn't really be proven.
That's funny. This is one of those stories that no one can really prove. It's just, no one has the girl never came out, right? For the most part, there's no face to the name. It's just a bunch of talk. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say this is the reason why he's a degenerate. The reason I call him a degenerate because the relationship he has, the public relationship he has with his female, and the way he kind of deals with her, I think that's extremely degenerate. But
he would actually openly acknowledge the relationship in a blog post, and also shared explicit images of Desiree, the young female he supposedly abused. However, Adam completely denied the accusations of sexual misconduct, but for years this sorry story disappeared from the public spotlight. However, in March of this year, while filming a podcast episode, the predator catching platform official Perv Busters confronted Adam regarding his allegations.
I'll be a hypocrite if I don't address the situation that happened with you.
There is no situation I'm in.
The one where you was messing with the 16-year-old girl?
Never happened. What do you think, Adam?
And so Adam would respond by
I have a
raising
kind
them
of
off
the guys that do these little weird like pred catcher shits, bro. I have a different opinion of those guys, bro. I mean, bro, it's so weird, bro. Like, we can't do something. Like, why can't people do something and like, oh man, like they took this like, and this is not about this specific one, but like I'm sure you guys are, and I'm going on a tangent here. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the, you know, quote unquote pred catchers and whatnot. Those guys have taken that shit to a different level. Like, do you see what they be doing to those guys, bro? Bro, you ask my opinion. I mean, I think you should be, bro. I don't think you should be beating these guys over the head with fucking tree branches and bats and shit, bro. If you see what some of these guys are doing, I'm like, bro, like, is it even about is it about justice anymore at this point? And if you, we're not even gonna go into it. We're not even talking about that. We're not talking about
show
that.
reigniting public interest in this entire controversy.
Wait, right?
We can't take that jacket off of nobody.
Right? You gotta go.
Hey, man. No.
But it would only get worse from there. You see, as things started stagnating, his life started to get more boring. After the honeymoon period of his marriage, Adam22 wanted to change things. He wanted to make more money,
he did
more
this
influence,
crazy
more
shit,
fame.
bro.
And why not spice up his relationship at the same time?
Bro,
so how would he go about doing this?
Bro.
Well, by seeing his partner getting frisky with other people for money. Now, most men are
How do
very
we get here?
uncomfortable with the thought of
How
their
do we
partner
fucking
sleeping
get
with other
here,
men.
bro?
But Adam22 isn't most men. He will do anything for views. He will do anything for money. You see, Adam22 is also an adult star, with his other adult podcast show being widely regarded in the adult content world. And in these podcasts, he would often end up having threesomes with the girl he'd be podcasting, along with his wife. But this would begin to change as soon as he marries Lena the Plug. And in June of 2023, Lena the Plug announced her first ever video with another man, aptly named Jason Love. Previously, Lena had solely collaborated on videos with other females.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want this to be like a big like things like this to be big themes in our channel, bro. This is just straight up degeneracy. We're not going to talk about this. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We're not going to talk about this. Let's keep moving. I don't think it has anything to do with us, so to speak. I don't think anybody here, and let me know, but I don't think anybody watching this video is this much of a degenerate, so we don't really just need to talk too much about this part, right? So let's kind of move on. Who's next?
Making them even more the world connect. His credibility developing our where our Outshock 22 isn't the only talentless and tasteless influencer ruining our culture.
Let's
today.
talk about him. I think he would kind of
making them even more.
I think he would kind of
raise teenagers.
I think Neon, for the most part, would kind of, you know, a lot of guys can kind of, in a way, kind of, you know what I'm trying to say.
Today, there's also Neon, real name Rangesh Mutama, an American YouTuber turned streamer who first gained recognition as a prominent.
Somebody explain it to me, bro. How the hell did Neon get popular? Somebody explain it to me in the comment section. How did he get popular? He's just like a fucking annoying little kid. Like, I almost feel like this, bro. I'm sure you guys are familiar with the concept industry plant, bro. I believe in that shit like that, bro. Because how did he get popular? I don't understand. How?
NBA 2K.
He's just like a normal annoying kid that clips farms, bro. Like,
times, however, he was inspired by
there's no talent, there's no entertainment value in what he does, right? Just an annoying kid.
Of streamers like
Let me know if you guys find this shit entertaining, like his stuff.
And this is when Neon's content became scandalous and considerably more clickbaity. In short, he has morphed into a full-blown liar who even faked his own death on a YouTube video.
Someone else, okay? I don't want to make y'all stop losing my content. And lastly, bro, I'm gonna be recording a few videos with other YouTubers so you guys can still see me.
I mean, he got it out the mud too, bro. He's been recording for years. But I mean, you guys gotta let me know, bro. Like, is his work entertaining? Like, I've watched Neon streams when he collabs with other people. Like, I watched his I think he did a podcast with Fresh and Fit at one point. Fresh and Fit. The podcast he did was very entertaining because, like, bro, they were getting on him like that. That was entertaining. But like, just watching Neon, I'm trying to think of like, bro, that kid is not fucking entertaining, bro.
Until like you know, if the surgery doesn't go.
Yo, do you guys find this entertaining? I'm legitimately baffled. Do you guys like find it entertaining?
If the surgery does not go well, I'll bleed out to death. And if that happens, you know, that's what's gonna happen.
And is almost universally hated by everyone online for his stupidity. Nevertheless, after faking his death, the 19-year-old continued on as if nothing had ever happened. In May of this year, Neon then appeared on a live stream with Aiden Ross.
Like, everybody hates, for example, everybody hates fucking Sneako over here, bro. Alright, Sneako. I don't know, man. Sneako isn't one of the most interesting characters on the fucking internet. I don't know how to explain it, man. Because, like, if he made himself popular in a way where it was just like, in the beginning, he was doing street interviews. Then he converted over to doing kind of like just vlogs, I guess. He moved over again, started doing like red pill content, and then he moved over again doing like woke content about religion. I don't even know what he's moved into different things. He's like, okay, I view Sneako as like kind of one of us in a way like he doesn't really understand who he wants to be as a man. And I'm glad that he's definitely like slowly but surely, I think at this point now he's kind of understanding who he wants to be now, because at first I don't think he knew what he wanted to be, you know. And I don't know, like he right now, but he's on the religious stuff, like he's on the woke religious. We're not going to speak too much about some of the other stuff. Like he's banned on all major platforms for a reason, right? But bro, if you guys look at Sneako as a bad person, I don't think you should look at him as that bad. You gotta remember, guys, he's 25 years old now, right? He's 25 years old now. He's been on internet since he was 18, 19. He doesn't really understand much, right? But my thing about a guy like Sneako versus fucking Neon is, or even an Aiden Ross, is at least Sneako's trying. Like, dude went to fucking if I'm not mistaken, he went overseas to a bunch of those different Muslim countries and tried his best to kind of go on his own coming away there and understand that and where he wanted to go with that. It's interesting, man. He's actually trying to find a man that he needs to be, and I genuinely appreciate that for any man that actually comes out of his comfort zone and does that, because he doesn't have to do that. He can just be another degenerate on the internet, right? A lot of his talking points they are wrong, don't get me wrong, but my thing is the thought that counts. At least he's trying.
And Sneako, and what initially began as an open discussion with morbidly obese Ali C. Lopez, a blog
I don't know if this is a guy or girl. We're not even talking about
TikTok personality,
we're not going to talk
quickly
about
turned into a vicious attack. Now, I'm not really a fan of Lopez,
We're
but
not
it's
gonna
safe to
talk
say
about
that
that.
Neon
I
probably
don't know
crossed
what-
the line.
I don't know.
The explicit tirade got so intense that even Sneako, a content creator who often lacks a filter, decided to actually leave in the middle of the discussion. Now, of course, this was done for attention and clicks. The more you insult someone, the more controversial you can be.
I did watch this shit with Andrew Tate. Bro, I don't know what this. That's how I know, like, this kid is like a fucking joke, bro. I come on, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I'll say this. Say what you want to say about Andrew Tate. Like I said, everybody on the internet, you can take the positive, you can take the negative. There's a reason why the internet hates him, but I think Andrew Tate is more of a positive influence than most 99% of influencers out there. And I genuinely mean that. You know why? Because there's so many positives you can take. There's a lot of negative there too. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of negatives, but there's so many positives you can take from that, bro. You just got to respect it, man. You know? Like, I mean, you go back into his background and history, it's a little shady, but for the most part, but at least where he is at now and what he's trying to do. And like I said, this is about the whole bounce thing, right? So I don't spend money on courses. I don't give a fuck about that. I don't get on any of his weird like Discord servers and whatnot. But the messages, you know, when he sits there and does his podcast, and bro, I genuinely look into it, you know, look at some of his motivational stuff, man. He's got me out of bed a couple of days, bro. I'll be completely honest with you. And when I think about it, I'm like, no other influencer has done that, you know? I mean, I'll say like David Goggins, him too, but besides David Goggins, man, Andrew Tate is on that same level, bro. When he wants to be a fucking a motivational speaker, bro, he is at the top, bro. We don't have a lot of that in this generation right now. You gotta appreciate that shit. Besides anything else, you might hate him, but you gotta appreciate, man, the guy can talk and articulate, and he can really rally you up, and I appreciate that for that.
The more people respond, the more reactions you get, and the more polarizing you are. And when you're polarizing,
you should have seen the video, bro. Go watch the vlog of how Andrew Tate spoke to Neon. Like, he's like, bro, what's going on with this kid? Like, and Neon, that's why I say he's a fucking child, bro. Like, it was kind of ridiculous. Like, why are you even trying to put on a show for the internet? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be influenced by this. You can't be entertained by this. There's no way.
Is gain more fans and more notoriety. During this period, Neon would insult everyone, even Adam22. No matter what, he would take down anyone. And whilst it might have been
bro, if anybody younger than fucking 22, 21 is watching this, bro, don't behave like this, bro. No one's gonna like you, bro. It's not funny. It's not cool. Don't do this shit, bro. It doesn't make sense. That's the problem, man. There's no one really leading to the younger generation. No, you know, they're thinking this is how you go about things. Hey kids, this isn't fucking cool. It's not funny. Don't do this shit. It's annoying, actually. You will put yourself in precarious situations. Neon now walks around with a fucking bodyguard, and there's a reason for that. You don't have a bodyguard. He does. Remember that shit.
It was just also bottom of the barrel entertainment. What's the point in this stuff? Who wants to waste their time watching this garbage? It's just mindless and toxic. This is the stuff iPad kids are growing up with. But as he continued to grow in popularity, Neon would eventually receive some karma. In a video that caused quite a stir, Neon could be seen
even real. I don't even think it was real.
Trembling in fear as alleged thief stole his phone and shoes. However, almost everyone was skeptical if this was even authentic. At first, people thought this was karma, but then it just seemed completely fake. Another lie for clicks, deceiving his fanbase once again. But it did go viral, helping Neon even further catapult his fame. Neon would even call himself a bitch, and in a somber tone, he seemed to lament, wanting Andrew Tate to be his new daddy.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I just want to say this, Andrew Tate.
It's clip farming, man. I'm not time for this bullshit, bro. I think all this shit was fake. All of it was fake. Yeah, it was fake. Let's move on, man. We don't gotta talk about Neon anymore. I don't think it's... You guys kind of get the picture, right? All right, let's move on.
Speaking of spreading manure with one's mouth, it's time we discuss Rubi Rose, a controversial influencer with more than 5 million Instagram followers. Rose is known for many things, few of them any good.
All right, guys. We're gonna be honest here. Let's be honest. We ain't gotta lie to each other. Okay. So me personally, if I could have any woman in the world in that manner, physically, it'll be her. I'll be honest with you. That's like, she's my favorite. But this is about balance, guys. Let's remember this. We need to remember to be able to take one thing from another. I would be able to do that physically, but I will not be able to deal with her as a person. You have to understand what she is and deal with her from that standpoint. Look, just peep that. Look at this shit. Follow me, whores, bro. Rubi Rose is, man, and then she leads so many women. It's like, damn, bro. Like, where are we as a society, bro? Don't get me wrong, man. Attractive women and all that, but it should only be that. But we're at this place right now, man, where certain people have influences on the world, and I'm just so disappointed, man. Like, you know, we get to a place where it's just like it pisses me off sometimes, you know. It does, because it's like, bro, she is a rapper and it should stay at that. You should listen to her music if you want to. If you find it, you know, if you like her music, listen to it, you know, for the most part. But it's just like, why are we at a place where right now, but she has such a big influence on society. Her opinions matter. It's, come on, man. Like, look at her for what she is and just take her at face value, man. But we've gotten to a place, man, like, bro, Rubi Rose, you know, if you were in high school, you know, like, I'm not sure who you guys, what your high school culture is, and some of you guys are familiar. Everybody had that kind of, you know, quote unquote promiscuous girl in high school. Everybody just dealt with how they want to deal with. That's just what Rubi Rose is. But this is the thing, right? You deal with her and you don't take anything else. You don't show her in public. You don't talk much about her to, you know, people that aren't within the group. You kind of just deal with her how you deal with her. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, and you just leave it at that. But now we're at a place where girls like that in high school, remember those girls in high school? Now those girls in high school that did all that stuff, the quote unquote promiscuous girls, now they're popular. That's what we're in real life. Think about it, in high school, there was that promiscuous girl that everyone dealt with how they dealt with. But imagine her being popular. Does that make sense? Right? In high school, it's not possible. Usually that girl is just kind of like, quote unquote, not an outcast, but everybody dealt with her how they dealt with her, but they knew what she was. But we're in a place now in the real world where we're not treating people as they are, as they present themselves, right? They don't carry themselves with that. They don't want to be respected, right? Like, they chose the path. She doesn't want to be respected. Why are we respecting her as in, you know, as in some kind of moral? I mean, why? Where are we?
She's a singer and songwriter. In reality, however, she's just an OnlyFans model. And
like, come on, literally, that's what she is. Jesus, bro. I'm just thinking, guys. Like, I'm trying to think of a way to say this. What's going on, man? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay.
To all genuinely talented singers and songwriters sing and write songs. They didn't really expose themselves in
Bro,
OnlyFans.
it's fine. Like, she's not a bad person, but just why can't we accept her as what she is? It's fine. We can do that. But why can't we just accept her for what she is? Right? Is that possible? Can we do that?
stripper to begin with. Although Rose appears to have quite a following, it's important to remember that appearances can be incredibly deceptive. But in late 2023, she would become famous, going viral across the internet, as the OnlyFans star revealed a string of messages from a supposedly desperate fan of hers. Everyone everywhere, Penguin Zero, all of Twitter, Reddit, every corner of the internet was speaking about it. This man, a top spender on OnlyFans, expressed his love for her. In the initial messages, the man questioned why Rose
never beat it. Bro, I think we've spoken about OnlyFans before. I mean, OF before. I'll say this, guys. It just turned out to be fake, but I'll say this, guys, please, if this is you, bro, let's have a conversation, bro. I'm being very genuine right now, guys. If this is you, if you are, bro, if you have an OnlyFans subscription for even if you have one for anybody, bro, let's talk about it. I really want to get through to you guys, bro. We don't have to talk out. Like, I think I have my email in the description of the channel, bro. We can generally talk. We can go back and forth. And I mean this shit, bro. Like, I don't want this for you guys, bro. Like, we're making the world a worse place. Like, what kind of man do you want to be? Come on, guys, let's talk. I don't like this for the guys. I generally don't like this for the guys. Like, let's talk about it.
Hadn't been responding to his messages, emphasizing the significant amount of money he had invested in their relationship.
Bro,
he always
guys,
wondered
it's a path, man. I'm telling you, just we can talk about it now, bro. It's a path. Like, you choose your path. I know sometimes it feels hard, you know. Like, I understand where you guys are coming from. So if no one understands, I understand, right? Sometimes, you know, we do things where it feels like this is kind of just what life is giving us, but it's not. I'm telling you, just have a conversation, bro. And I might be able to change your mind, but let's not continue doing this, man. Come on, man. Let's not sponsor them anymore. There's no reason why our hard-earned money should be going to things like this. Come on. Can we talk about it?
Why Rose didn't love him as much as he loved her. You're absolutely perfect. There was no one else like you in the world, the man wrote. You could be my queen and I would be your king. I would give you anything you desire. We could even have an unconventional relationship.
I don't even talk like this to my girlfriend, bro. But why are we? I'm being honest, guys. I don't talk like this to my girlfriend. What's going on? Why are we doing this? Like, what's going on, guys?
Well, you have the freedom to do as you please, as long as I know that you come back to me at the end of the day. I promise to treat you better than anyone else, Ruby. I love you with all my heart, he wrote. Obviously smitten, he continued, I have never felt this way with anyone before. I want to marry you, start a family.
Guys, a lot of guys out here don't. How do we get here? What's going on, man? Alright, man, let's continue.
With you and be exclusively yours. I would give up everything and sacrifice anything just for you. I'm willing to do anything for you to love me, and I will give you everything I have for the chance that you will never leave me. I want you to be with me forever. In my eyes, I had never seen or known anything that I am so certain will be perfect, which almost sounded too good to be true. So infatuated with Rose, the guy known as Brandon even got a tattoo of her face on his leg. Soon after, however, the truth emerged, and it wasn't really pretty. Not for Rose anyway. This was just one giant advert, as Rose's alleged #1 subscriber came forward to address the $60,000 controversy surrounding the rapper, asserting that it was all a ploy to promote her account. What a shock. And it was genius because everyone on the internet was talking about it. In an interview with the aforementioned cock of the year, Adam22, the man who was portrayed as an excessively obsessed fan spilled the beans, insisting that he never actually purchased any of Ruby's content on OnlyFans, and that the $60,000 actually belonged to someone else entirely, not him, probably the marketing team. He also claimed that Ruby's team had contacted him and paid him to stage the hoax.
I didn't purchase none of her OnlyFans content. I just went and took a picture with Rubi Rose, right? Like,
okay.
I got paid for it. I didn't know exactly what it was for. And I met up with her. I take this picture. Next day, I'm like the fucking OnlyFans top spender. They kind of let me know that I was going to be like this, like one of her like subscribers, I guess, on OnlyFans or something like that, right? I was like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. You know, I didn't know it was going to blow up to this big, huge story. At the same time, I'm like,
you don't got to get into too much of that, bro. Let's see what's going on here.
OnlyFans garbage. This is the ultimate advertisement. It's all fake. Anytime you see a controversy surrounding some OnlyFans star, always look behind the motive.
Guys, let's ignore this stuff, man. Let's honestly, bro. The culture of the channel, what I really want it to be, like, bro, we need to ignore this type of things, bro. We should be turning our back at stuff like this. We should. There's a viewpoint we have to have on this. When we see things like this, there's a kind of viewpoint we need to have. Honestly, guys.
Rose will continue to plague the internet and our culture and society with these subconscious and yet genius marketing tactics. But no one is more degenerate and sneaky than the Paul brothers.
I don't know, man.
Now today
I don't know about the Paul brothers, man. I don't know too much about them for the most part. But I will say, like, I don't know, man. I don't view them as that. As that bad, you know. But yeah, let's get
see
into
them in the
I don't know.
WWE and the boxing ring. Both of them seem to be doing.
I don't even think I need to watch a video on them on their part. Honestly, I would say about this. I think they're just view them as celebrities, man. The reason why I spoke about the other people, they're younger and they actually have a stronghold in society. I don't think the Paul brothers have that strong of a hold. Yeah, they have the whole Prime thing and super popular, and they're connected with a whole bunch of other, you know, influence and whatnot. But I don't know, man. They're just entertainers, and it's for a money grab. At least when it comes to the Paul brothers, there's not much we need to. Honestly, let me know, guys, if you guys are actually influenced by them or you guys take them seriously. I don't think anybody takes them seriously. I'm honest. I don't think anybody takes them seriously. Like, they're just money grabbers and whatnot. The issue with streamers is streamers, you know, basically they show such sometimes very it's one thing for Logan Paul or Jake Paul to drop like a 1 hour YouTube video, 30-minute YouTube video, you know, doing this. They don't stream. Streamers, they do IRL content. They show real world things. So it makes, there's a different level of connection there because it feels like you actually know the person in a way, right? So the streamers are just more dangerous on your mind. It just feels like you know them. It feels like you're there. And younger kids, it's such high influence. But, you know, I might be wrong. What do you guys think about it, man? With influencers, like I said, let me know. Who do you guys look at and who do you guys think, you know, kind of has a stronghold in society right now? Who you guys do you think are positive? Who do you guys think are really negative? Let's talk about it. Like I say, man, at the end of the day, you should be taking pieces from everyone, positive pieces, you know, people that are exceptional in certain areas of their life, and, you know, going from there. But besides that, I want to appreciate you guys for watching the video, man. Like I say, man, don't do this if it wasn't for you guys, man. Genuinely appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are having a nice day, man. If you guys want to talk to me, it doesn't have to be about this. Anything else in the comment section, we can definitely speak about it. Don't forget to shoot a like. Definitely hit that subscribe button, and catch y'all later. Peace.